Alright. Okay, so we're going to be doing A Link to the Past Randomized, Episode 3, A Link to the Past. Some of the dialogue gets changed. It's pretty fun. It's pretty funny. We're going to have a good time after mostly disregarding what happened in the first two games. Wait, what? Link awakens to his uncle leaving the house. That's correct. He just runs out the door. Into the rainy night. Yeah, that is correct. That is a way to sum up. Ganon has moved around all the items in Hyrule. Yeah? That's right. You will have to find all the items necessary to beat Ganon. This is your chance to be a hero. You must get enough crystals to beat Ganon. Hang on, sorry. I have a tracker open in the background. You guys won't see it. I don't really know where it would fit on the screen. But basically you mark off everything you've gotten, and it helps you kind of know like where you are and where you aren't in the game, like where you can and cannot go. Look at this Stelphos on the throne. I love the randomizer's text. It's so good. It's just humor in of itself. I don't even need to do anything. Stream funny by itself. It is your time to shine. Also, you need to defeat this guy. That's kind of important too, I guess. Alright, that was the story of A Link to the Past Randomizer. So, for anyone who's new, and wasn't at the stream where I asked the chat. Hang on, I'm just going to change the window down a bit so I can see the full tracker behind me. Oh, okay, there we go. How's that looking on the stream? There we go. I just like to be able to see the tracker as clearly as I can, so I know where I can and can't go and stuff. Right, so I let the viewers choose what young Link would look like, and they did. Oh, they did. So there, there he is. And boy, does he hate Mondays. Thanks, chat. Racing to the castle! Oh, okay, so we already have a normal A Link to the Past playthrough on the channel. Me and Sari did one like 4 years ago. But, it came up on my list of like things I wanted to play, and I was like, alright, we'll do a randomizer. We'll just make it different. So here it is! Now, for those that don't know what my settings I've gone for are, I've just randomized item locations, pretty much, and bosses and enemies. Not a whole lot else. What happened to you, buddy? No lonks allowed. Okay. But yeah, the best part about this is the dialogue by far. I don't know why I left the hearts as green. They should have been like orange. That was a bad move. His face as he fell down. I love it. Do you guys like Garfield? Do you like that? Are you happy with this choice? Do you not feel any regret at all? I got a cane! What the fuck is that gonna do for me? Wait, isn't this the one that just makes you invincible? Oh, son of a bitch. Well, that's gonna make shit really difficult. Oh wait, no, we don't know what Uncle says. What do you say, Uncle? Uncle. One more time for old time's sake. Okay, I guess Uncle says nothing. He just gives me an item. I'm actually scared. I don't have a way to fight anything. I don't have a way to fight anything right now. 50 rupees. Alright, well, now. Now the game is on. What a fucking awful first item to get. Oh my god. I actually, again, for more what happened to you? For more context, for those that don't already know, I did a randomizer, to completion, like half a year ago. And it was really fun. So I was like, yeah, I gotta do it again. But at the time I didn't know how good it was gonna be, so I didn't record it. That one I played as Tingle, but now we are Garfield. I feel like the enemies being randomized was something I didn't do before, but it might have been. Oh no, it was, because I remember there'd just be spikes in random places. Okay, well I need to go to the basement. There is really nothing else around. But don't worry guys, I can make myself invincible anytime I need to, so it's all good. Why is the bomb activated? I don't have bombs. What's in this chest? Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I don't even have a key. How am I supposed to go further? No. I randomized this so that it would be beatable. I don't know why the bomb was marked as something I had. I don't have a bomb. I did a glitchless one where it would be beatable. So where is the key? There must be another chest. I honestly don't know. I agree. It's supposed to be randomized in a way that it is absolutely still a beatable game. But I can't think of anywhere else in this place where there's a chest available right away. I really like the randomizer because it makes you have to, like, you have to really work for it. You have to know what you're doing. Just thought they'd swap out the electric gate with a Lionel. Looking for a princess? Look downstairs. Thanks, bro. I was wondering how long it would take for the randomizer to fuck you over. Turns out not long. Yeah, my first randomizer immediately went more smoother than this one has. So far I've gotten 50 rupees, a cane, and a map. I don't actually know how to make more progress now. There isn't normally a jar there, so I have a feeling that's one that will come to life. I mean, it just changes chest contents, right? Like, the key can't just be under a random jar. I should have downloaded the spoiler log so I would have known where the items were if I needed to. Yeah, it's an enemy. Yeah, it's an enemy. Okay. I don't have a key. I don't even know how you'd get a key. Unless I can just go without Zelda, like I can just push the wall. I did make it beatable, didn't I? Glitchless and beatable. Or did I go for the glitched one? Because I might have to remake this if I went for the glitched one. Because I don't know glitches. Hang on, I'm going to go back to the randomizer and just have a look at what settings I had. Glitches required, none. I wish there was a thing that explained what each function meant. Hang on, I need to know what they mean by item placement. So what does advanced item placement mean? because I think that might be why the key is a little bit hard to do. Advanced item placement may require limited darkroom navigations using fire rod. Oh, okay. Is that it? Setting is aimed at experienced players. The intention of the setting is to maximize glitchless item placement reach. Dark rooms with torches are considered accessible with the fire rod. Other dark rooms remain logically accessible with the lamp. No other consideration is given to the obscurity of item placement or the level of execution required to access locations. The expectation is a player choosing the setting is decently familiar and practiced with the original game. Yeah, I mean, I know A Link to the Past fairly well. Wait a minute. You know what I didn't do? I don't think I opened the chest in my house. Did I open the chest in my house? I don't feel like I did. Does anyone remember if I did or not? I think I just walked straight out. Thank you for sticking around, Dan. Mondays are cringe, except I have them off so they're not that bad. Okay, Bryce. I see how it is. Maybe there's something really... Oh, wait. How do I get out? Shit, am I gonna have to reset? Hang on. Let's quickly go back to the start. I don't think I opened the chest in this house. Ah, fuck. I did open the chest over here, didn't I? Yeah. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Maybe I'm being dumb. Maybe I'm being really stupid here. But I just need to make sure that I'm not being stupid. So I'm just going to start again. I don't think the item placement changes. I really don't think... Race you to the castle! I really don't think I opened that chest over there. Oh. Well, that doesn't help. I just got here, so I have zero context for what in the goddamn is happening. I'm playing A Link to the Past randomizer. I let chat decide what he would look like. They picked Garfield. So... this is Garfield's story. That's all you need to know. Only adults should travel at night. Okay. What if I am an adult? I'm 28. They all just say that? Oh, okay. Okay, well... that chest was useless. I reset the game for nothing. I probably just forgot it because it was 20 rupees. I'm not gonna give up yet. Dying uncle this. Oh, I was not expecting that. Okay. All right. Wow. Really just spelt that out for me, huh? I'm just going to try and explore as much as I can before I get locked in, because there's clearly something I'm missing here. Like, I'm doing a glitchless randomized. I shouldn't be having this much trouble right from the beginning, though. I remember the first one started off really smoothly. No longs allowed, of course. Are you happy to see Garfield, Snazzy? Alright, we'll get the cane back. Yep. It's his fucking face. Uncle. Uncle, it's Garfield. Wake up, Uncle, it's Garfield. It's your little Garfield, Uncle. Wake up. mean, I guess I'm just gonna have to rely on throwing stuff for the time being as my form of, like, combat. Just going to kill people with launchable bushes. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. Okay. Well, there is something in the castle I've missed then, basically. Almost died immediately there. That would have been really smooth. Oh wait, why did I go up these stairs? I don't need to go up these stairs. So I'm gonna try going back to the basement. And I know it was just 50 rupees in that chest, but maybe there's something I can throw at the enemy in there, and then the enemy will drop a key. Because otherwise, I'm a little bit confused. I mean, maybe it's possible that the randomizer just gave me, like, a bad one. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Oh! The cane actually hurts things? I never knew that. I'm gonna be honest, I've pretty much never used this cane. Alright, well, at least now I know. Man, I'm gonna need oh my god! A chain chomp! I'm gonna need so much magic to get through this until I get a different weapon. Garfield just doesn't have it easy, guys. The life of Garfield is a very unfortunate and hard one. That John is a bad man. I had to. It was self-defense. Oh, come on. See, I don't like it because I can get soft-locked in a room really easily. I mean, it's another form of combat, but it's not the best. Can I have a sword? A sword would be really good. Garfield, punch! I'm not gonna lie, this Garfield sprite looks beast. I mean, you can tell that, like, they really did put some effort into it. I'll give them that. The Legend of Garfield. I should really use these jars to kill whatever's here. Oh, fuck no. These penguins take so long to kill normally. Okay, well, two jars is pretty quick. Normally with a sword, they take a lot of hits. Alright. Hello, Zelda. What do you have to say? Nothing. Okay. No one wants to talk to Garfield. How many different swords are there in this game? Like, what are the chances of getting a sword? There are 4 sword upgrades. I don't think you can skip upgrades either. I think it's just... I mean, I don't know, actually. Maybe you can. I feel like I got really lucky and just got the sword, like, really fast. Like, it was, like, the first item I got in my original randomizer run. There's a lot of different weapons you can use in place of a sword. You know, bow and arrow, bombs with like a boomerang so you can at least stun the enemy before you have to like try and bomb him. Okay, there's not actually that many now that I think about it. So yeah, this is going to be a really hard run until I get a sword, basically. I can use a little cheat sheet and find out where a sword is so I can get one like quickly, or like try to prioritize getting one. But I don't really like using the cheat sheet. For me, the cheat sheet is there for either when I'm near the end and I just kind of want to grab some extra bits, or like I'm stuck. Like there is nowhere I can go and I need some kind of guidance. But otherwise, I actually try to avoid the cheat sheet as much as possible because I feel like it just takes away from the whole randomizer experience. I feel like the magic of the randomizer is not knowing what the fuck you're doing, how you're going to get out of this situation, just being as creative as possible, and in this playthrough, what is most likely going to happen, dying a lot. Okay, Zelda, I'm gonna need you to fight for me, because Garfield can't throw very good punches. Oh, fuck. Okay, I got an arrow. That's really useful right now. The only thing that I do that isn't like the most basic settings for the randomizer is I change the item placement to advanced, because I feel like I know this game well enough that I can just about handle like some of the items being a little hard to find. As I said, I beat it before. I admittedly got a much easier start than this. I got a fairy in a bottle. Alright, you know what? You know what? That's not bad. I'm gonna say that now. Not bad, because I'm about to die, and then I won't be dead. I feel like the cheat sheet should be used if you can't really get anywhere. Yeah, that's what I used it for last time. It was literally just like, how stuck on a level of 1 to 10 are you? And if it's like anything above like a 7, then I'm like, alright, maybe I'll use the cheat sheet. And obviously if it's a 10, then it's like, alright, fine. I've got to. As it currently stands, this isn't too bad. I just have to be very resourceful. I gotta realize that I don't have a lot of magic, and I'm definitely not getting bombs very often. But there are jars around, and those will help. I need to save a bomb, actually, because there's a bombable wall, and that'll probably have something good behind it. Okay, I need to kill the enemies in here. That's a problem. Okay, I found the one with the key. Whew. That could have been really bad, because these Poes, the ghosts, they take a lot of hits to die, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, well, there's a throbbing penis. That is that indentation in the wall. That is a dick. I will not be told otherwise. That is a highly detailed drawing of a penis, an erect penis. And this room actually contains, yeah, quite a lot of stuff. So the fact that they gave me a bomb early on means I got 3 chests. These could be anything. They could be like the Master Sword. They could be like the Red Tunic. This could be a lot of really good shit. Or it could all be like 1 rupee in each box. I think I know what's going to be in the rest, guys. Okay, I can swim. I have the ability to swim. That's nice. Okay. And a mushroom. That's good for getting me a different item later on. No, no offensive weapons still. By the way, with the arrows, in case it wasn't obvious, I can't use them until I have a bow. Like, they're worthless until then. I can't just gouge people's eyes out with an arrow, you know, just stab them with it. Man, they have given me some ruthless enemies in some of these rooms. I'm not even going to pull the other one for the lols. I'm just going to go, because I'm scared. Okay, I get an item here. Normally he gives it to you, but they put it in a chest, because I think they tried to remove a lot of dialogue from the randomizer. I can't talk to anyone. Please. Please don't do this. For the love of God, please. Okay, so with the tracker, it shows you green places that you can go to, like places that are marked as green. So I'm gonna actually use the map. I didn't use the map when I first played this, the tracker map. I kind of just went off of instinct. But I've gotten a really bad start here, so I think the ones that are lit up green on the map that I have are the ones I can go to. Like, I think if I add something, then, like, more becomes available. Yeah. Yeah, if I mark something off, like if I give myself the hook shot, then like the map updates and it tells me places that I can then access. Yeah, okay, so okay, well it's telling me there's somewhere I can go over here, which I'm not really familiar with. I don't really know what they mean. It says fail to escape sewer when I hovered over it. I don't really know what that implies. Oh, maybe here? Well done, let us have a cup of tea. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, okay, there was nothing in here. Wow, that's great. You're going to see me run around aimlessly quite a lot, because I'm not going to use the map too much. Can I trade the mushroom in? I think I can. I think I can go over here and trade it in. I don't know what I'll get for it. Yeah, I can. Give me the fish. I got the fish. This is my fish. You got to give me the mushroom, numpty. Thanks. Talk to me. Why doesn't anyone talk? Okay, I think I go off the screen. And then I come back. And I think I either talk to you or I go inside. I think I'd go inside and there'll be something next to the character in there. Okay! Which one was that? Quake, I think. It doesn't actually have a name. They've taken the names out. That's weird. I think that one's Quake. Those, again, use a lot of magic. But it's another item. One that doesn't really unlock anything for me, but it's another item. Okay. I know this song is in Super Smash Bros. It's the Zelda theme, Jeremy. Just regular ass Link to the Past, Jeremy, buddy. I don't get what you're saying. No social interaction sounds like an introvert's game. It's perfect. I love it. Hang on, I think. Yeah, okay. The fuck? Man, I don't fucking understand. What was the grayed out squares then? Oh, that's like when you've done something. I don't know what fall to escape sewer means. Ah, well, whatever. I don't care. I'm gonna explore. I'm just gonna keep exploring. I hear this song a lot. Yeah, this the Zelda theme. It's pretty popular. Who is Link's wife? I don't think Link gets married. I don't really think it's a priority of his. You know, like when people get really weird about animes and they'll start shipping everyone even though it's not that kind of anime. Yeah, that. Oh, I have the flippers, don't I? That's right. Shit, I keep forgetting I can swim. Ooh. Oh. Oh, man, I didn't want to use that now. No, there's a heart container up there. I can't get it, but it's there. I thought he was married to Zelda. No, there's really no, like, romance in Zelda. It's really not what Zelda's, like, about. Like, you know, it's one of those where there's, like, kind of like an implication, you know, like Dennis from Always Sunny. Like, the implication. You know, the implication. But it's never really, like, a thing. It's not like... It's just not that kind of thing. It's like when, like, people will be like, you know, I saw you earlier say, like, Mario got with Daisy, that's Luigi's girlfriend. It's like, no, that's what fans say. I don't think Nintendo do girlfriends for Mario characters. Okay, this guy normally gives you a bottle. What does he give you now? He gave me a bottle with a little Amogus Man in it. Do you see the little Amogus Man? Do you see? Sus. Doesn't Link and Zelda fucking Skyward Sword? No. Not at all. Looks like a red gummy bear to me. You can deny it all you want, Snazzy, but it's there. You can run, but you can never hide. Sus man, he's always there. It's my favorite forced meme, okay? Let us have a cup of tea. I'm just gonna quickly drop Sari a message and be like, hope you're okay. Cause like, she's like, oh, I'm not gonna be very long. And it was like 3 hours ago. She's probably just having a really good time, to be fair. But like, you know. We're, like, very rarely ever apart, so it's weird when we are. And Mugus is always there. Exactly. Where'd she go? She's, she mentioned it in the Discord yesterday. She's, gone to, like, a meetup with, like, a, it's like a really old family friend. They're this really nice family. She shot their daughter's prom, and the dad has, like, really gotten into photography, and he bought, like, a really fucking fancy camera, and, he messaged Sari, and he's like, hey, I got a new one, but I'm thinking about getting, like, a certain lens, like, what do you think? And so they, like, invited her over, and were like, yeah, like, we'll discuss camera stuff. Like, it's really nice to see her get that kind of respect as a photographer. Because some of the people we know don't always show that level of respect. But I think she's, you know, very passionate and really good with what she does. So, you know, it's nice to see the respect. Oh, wrong waterfall, whoops. Sorry, that was gross. Oh, when you date someone, is that what usually happens? You stay around each other a lot. Yeah, Jeremy, that's what people that like each other do. They hang out together a lot. We live together, you know, we spend almost every hour of every day together unless one of us is sleeping or I'm like at work or she's off shooting. Otherwise we're pretty much always together. Now when I date something, I usually just write the day it was made. Wait a second, you live together? That's not the YouTube canon. It's not? Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to ruin your plans or anything. Man, imagine if I had a sword. Oh. Garfield with a sword. Oh, the things I could get up to. Oh, the ways I could defend myself. I don't know what they mean by this, like, fall in the sewer thing. It's, like, really bugging me, like, because there's, like, a thing on my map, and it says, fall to escape sewer, brackets 3. And it's got, like, a picture of a glove plus a bomb and a boot. But it's saying I can do it, even though I don't have the glove. Or the boot. So maybe I should just leave it alone. Maybe that's just not where I should go. That sounds like a good idea. You know where I should really go? Kakariko Village. There's so many, like, obtainable things in that town. That feels like a really stupid place for me to have not been yet. During the Ocarina of Time playthrough, sorry I made a joke about you just showing up to her house, so in the YouTube canon you don't live together. Oh, that's right, yeah, I'm a freeloader. I'm actually, like, we don't even really know each other, to be honest. It's all just for TV, you know, TV? You know what TV is, guys? You ever heard of that? I think it's gonna sweep the nation one day. I don't have the boot or gloves for me when I rethink my snake wrangling job application. Hey, Link! Long time no see! You want a Master Sword? Well, good luck with that. It occurs to me that I like toast and jam, but cheese and crackers is better. You like? Guys, shit! Fuck! Guys, what do we say? What do we say? Fuck! Ah! Alright, chat says cheese. Chat says cheese. Okay, here we go. Anywho, I have things to do. You see those 2 ovens? Yeah, 2! Who has 2 ovens now? Oh my god, what the fuck was that? What happens if I say jam? Does she still just go, yeah, anywho? Oh, she just goes on the ovens now. She's like, you're a cheese man now. You've decided that. It's a bit of butter. I like this game. It goes hard. Yeah, the dialogue changes are A1. They are definitely worth reading. What do you say? I'm just some dude. This is Blind's hut. Stares over his shoulder. I think there's a lot of shit you can get in this room. Yeah, there's all those chests, but also with a bomb, which I only had 1 left of, but I'll use it. There's another chest. Okay. Guys, come on. Let's put all of our energy together, and let's say 50 rupees. We got a fucking book, guys. We got a book. That was the last item I got in my first attempt at a randomizer. That was the very final thing I ever got. Okay. A book, OMG, phone bad book good. It all comes full circle. Okay, I think to do this correctly, I need to do this, and then this, and then this, and this, and then it's this one, and then you push this one down and this one. There you go. Alright, we got 4 chances at some good shit. So we got 300 rupees. A shovel. Alright, we got a shovel. We got a shovel, guys. We got a shovel. That doesn't really make much, but we got a shovel. Arrow. 1 arrow. Glove. The glove is actually one of the best things you can get, because fuck does that open up a lot. Okay, well that's the thieves' hut. All done. That's nice. That felt like it covered a lot of shit, actually. Wow. No, the shovel can't hit things, no. I still don't have a weapon. None of that actually, like, gave me anything new in terms of, like, defense. No sword, no shield. Just Garfield. What about you? He sells you a bottle for 100 rupees. What do I pull out of his ear today? It's... I just gave him 80 rupees. I just gave him 80 rupees. No. Okay, there can be something really good down here though, right? Look at all these chests! One of these has to be something good! Another bottle! With a red potion in too, that's nice. Okay, we got another bottle. We got the boomerang, that's closer to a weapon. It doesn't do damage, but it does stun. Okay. And a heart container! Okay, I mean, that's not really helpful, but... And I don't have a way to bomb this wall. Remind me to bomb that wall at some point. Because I need to. There could be something really good behind that. I won't mark that place off as finished yet because I need to bomb that wall. I think that little store down there has bombs for sale. Assuming that even is a store, I don't honestly remember. This is a store, right? Good job getting scammed, Garfield. There you go. Now I can go bomb that wall. What does this guy say? Oh, I guess I can't find out because everything wants to kill me and I don't have a way to defend myself. What do you say? Someday I'll be in a high school band. Wow, that was really worth risking my life over, wasn't it? Okay, we have bombs, so I can go ahead and do this. Okay. Come on, man! Please! Mr. Jich, will you ever be in a high school band? I was. For a very, very short period of time, I was a singer of a band, and it was very bad. This is Christo's hut. He's out searching for a bow. That's great, buddy. Gods, help! The Creeper Link is here! Oh no, gods, no, don't help! Don't help! I don't have a form of defense! It's not a fair fight! You look like that singer from Nirvana. I really fucking don't. I really, really don't. I look nothing like Kurt Cobain. I appreciate the attempt at a compliment, but no. Now I have an attack. I can release a bee. Now I am safe. Like, guys, you don't even have to, like, worry about my feelings. It's not offensive to say I don't look like Kurt Cobain. You can all come together and agree on that. It is actually just telling the truth. But I can finally unleash bees upon my enemies, and that is good. Oh yeah. What does the Bug Kid have to offer? Oh no, this isn't Bug Kid. I sure do have a lot of beds. Do you know if you played the flute in the center of the town, things could happen? You know? He's right, he does have a lot of beds, doesn't he? Wow. You know, he's right. Oh, come on. Come on! Oh, here's the guy in the bed. And a picture of Mario. I don't need bombs. Why is this game being so so fucking cruel. Okay, there's one more place you can get an item from in this town. Make it a good one. Make it a good one. Make it a good one. Fuck. I've exhausted every obtainable item in this town just now. And I still can't go do a dungeon at all. Oh, that's an Easter egg. I think he means the Mario on the wall, which I guess, yeah, that is an Easter egg, isn't it? Okay. I wonder what's replaced the Book of Medora then, because I have the book now. What's on the shelf instead? A heart piece. Okay. Fair enough. So where can I go now? I can use the shovel. I can see what the shovel gets me. Sorry, I am actually referring to the map a little bit at the moment because, like, I really don't know what to do right now. I'm feeling a little bit too stuck. Okay. Normally, I find that the thing that's buried in this part is up here somewhere. So now it won't be. Oh, okay. Okay. That's fucking useless. Thank you. That's really not helpful. For anyone that wants to know what that does, because I can't demonstrate it because that would deplete more magic than I currently have. That cape makes you invisible. So you don't take damage because you're invisible. Everything hates Garfield. This world was not made for Garfield to exist in it. And he is just trying to survive. And he can't. He can't do it. He can't survive. He pulls up a bush, there's a bomb underneath. He pulls up another bush, there's a guy ready to stab him. Everywhere Garfield goes, the world wants him to die. I feel like this is a statement on the Garfield meme and the world's views upon it. There is a fucking Lionel. There is a fucking Lionel just out here. That's great. Link to the Past was before Pokemon. Yeah. Garfield just looks so fucking done with all this shit. He really does. So far I was invisible, I couldn't be harmed. Amazing. Yeah, that's right. Please, I don't have anything to steal. Please, just leave me alone. Please. Please, just leave me alone. Those are the thieves, by the way. They bump into you and make you drop loads of shit. They don't actually hurt you, I don't think. Okay. This is normally a heart piece. What is it now? The boomerang upgrade. Why can't I have anything that's, like, offensive? I mean, to be fair, like, I can use the boomerang to protect my... What? Oh, there you go. I can use the boomerang to protect myself. What do you say? Have you seen Andy? He was out looking for our prized ether medallion. I wonder when he will be back. Your prized ether medallion. Can the boomerang do damage now? No, what the red boomerang does is rather than it just going a straight line, I can hold the button and I can, like, shoot it diagonally. That's all that the red one does. Okay, there's a mushroom in the forest that's been replaced by a stack of bombs. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. The game is just being so ruthless to me. It's like, it's not giving me anything. Oh my god. Okay, According to the map, there's still like one place I could maybe head down to where I could find something. I might have to actually just try doing a dungeon with what I have and hoping for the best. And I don't know how well hoping for the best is going to work out right now. Okay. I just head south. Sorry to keep asking you guys questions, but you can like find out for them a lot quicker than I can go and look for them. Is there a Zelda 1 or Zelda 2 playthrough on the channel? I want to say there isn't. I don't think hoping for the best is gonna work when you can only attack a max of 10 times. 10 times? And it's all gotta be very precisely placed, and I've gotta hope that it blows up by the time they're near it. Like... Oh, wow. This is a really rough start. This is like a randomizer nightmare. Okay. Wow? Try that again. I've gotten like all the crappy stuff out of the way, pretty much. There's really not a lot of like kind of more fodder items out there. Like it's given me like all of them first. The like defensive. I've got a great defense game here, but nothing to protect myself with. I don't believe so, but I don't see it. Okay. Just trying to figure out if I should do randomized or regular playthrough of Zelda 1 and 2. Alright, please, 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 please. I mean, no, that's really not useful, actually. The magic powder just kind of transforms shit. Occasionally. For the most part, it's actually a pretty useless item. So that's cool. But that's okay, there's one more thing that I can get from this area. Shit. Just don't move. Just don't move. Okay. You know, I guess if there's not a playthrough of Zelda 1 or 2, then I'll have to do a regular one before I ever do a randomized. More fucking bombs! Garfield's face really does just capture the essence 100% right now. That like fucking that look right there. Yeah, another day in the life. The life of Garfield, never getting anything good. Yep. It all just keeps going wrong for Garfield. Alright, what about this? Is this gonna be good? Is this gonna finally bail me out? Can I even do this? No, this can be done. This can be done. It's gonna take a bit of precision. But this can be done. Oh, that's nice. There you go. Alright, alright. What does that get me? Oh, motherload! Please. Please, sir. Please. No! Not money! Please! No! Please. Okay, alright. Actually, okay, this doesn't do any damage either, but the hookshot does help a lot. Yes! Finally! Oh, I can actually do stuff!
First motherfucking try, baby! Hey!
Oh, wow. I've never been so happy to see the basic sword. Oh, I can kill things. Oh, I'm a murderer, finally. Hang on, I just gotta cross that off. There's actually more things I can do down here, I think. I could be wrong, but... I think I can get the ice wand room. Ouch, you jerk. I didn't do anything. I tried to stab you, but you were, like, invincible. It just went right through. I think I can do the ice rod cave. I think it's just another bombable wall. I don't think there's anything else to it. You just blow it up and then you can go in. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's right. Yeah. What's this? Okay. It's better than nothing. Lol, the way you mash buttons? I'm not mashing buttons. What are you talking about? Okay, I guess I'll just keep collecting shit for now. Like this... I mean, to be fair, right? I've not done a single dungeon. I have this many items. Like, okay, the whole time I didn't have a sword, things were terrifying. But now that I have a sword, like... I got a nice little setup going here. Like, this is actually going pretty nicely. Now that I have a sword. Before I didn't have a sword, like, it was bad. Really bad. But now that I got a sword, like, no, this is a pretty nice start. There's a lot of shit in my inventory. So beating this shouldn't be too much of a struggle now. I have like the most essential stuff. Maybe I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, but I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good about this. My opinion has changed. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I don't actually know if I can challenge any dungeons yet. I mean, I don't think you really need anything. What are you doing, buddy? Oh no, don't start doing that again. Hey! No. 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 He's eating the wood off the side of his hutch. That hutch cost me like £100 and he keeps breaking it. He's literally tearing the walls down with his teeth. He didn't do that with his old hutch. I don't really know why he's doing that now. Acting out, I guess, because he used to just, you know, be outside. But now there are people and they're not always giving him attention. And apparently bunnies are very attention-demanding creatures. But I can't really do a lot about that. I just have to tell him no. Why does it... Oh, no, I do have the gloves, don't I? I keep forgetting I picked that up. I did a recheck just to make sure, and I see Link to the Past, Link's Awakening Switch, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker HD, Minish Cap, Skyward Sword HD, and Ocarina of Time. Okay. Hey, no! No. Okay. I feel like I'm going to be stuck back there, but... Oh no, there's a way to jump off the ledge. Okay. So what Zelda games are missing from that then? We haven't done Twilight Princess. We've not done either of the DS games. Or the Oracle games. I think that's it. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. So normally you upgrade items with a fairy here. But you can't do that. So now she just gives you a fairy. Okay. And also, the two things she'd upgrade is your boomerang and your shield, but since you get those randomly, there's just chests. What's in the chests? More fucking bombs. And 1 rupee. Why? Isn't the DS game easier than the N64 game? Easier? I don't know. The DS games are kind of crappy. Because they use touch controls like the whole game. Shit like having to yell into the microphone and stuff. Does that mean you aren't planning on doing Link Between Worlds? I don't know how I keep forgetting about Link Between Worlds, because I love a Link Between Worlds. It's insanely good. Absolutely I want to do a Link Between Worlds at some point. I just keep forgetting it exists for some reason. Sorry, I don't know why I keep forgetting about that. I just gave this guy 300 rupees so he could give me 20. Oh, 500 rupees, not 300. 500 rupees he just took. But I got 20. This is sick. This is absolutely sick. And this heart piece has been replaced with another 20 rupees. Okay, well that's just great. I really want to know what this map means by fall to escape sewer. That is not ringing any bells. I'm just going to quickly have a look. Sure, if I just search it, it'll be a thing. Okay, that didn't actually. Hyrule Castle and sewer passageway. That's like the beginning. Right? But that's not it. Oh, it's the 3 chests that I got right early on, the ones that were like a bombable wall in the underground bit. I don't even remember what was in them anymore. That was like ages ago. Just before you come out of the bit where Zelda's with the guy from the sanctuary. Alright, okay. From what I can see, the only thing that I can really do now is go do the first dungeon. There's not really a whole lot of stuff I can go around and collect. I've actually crossed off quite a lot. Garfield got scammed again. Get Deku stick to loser. I think the thing I hate and love about the randomizer is you don't get a say in the purchases. You just kind of... You go up to them, they take your money, and then they give you the thing. So if the randomizer goes, the thing you're going to buy is less money, literally that's all it is. You're buying less money. You are just giving money to receive less money. Then, like, you have to just commit to it. You don't know what you're going to get. And I kind of like that. It's douchey. It sucks to have happen. And I've had it happen literally every time that there's been an option to buy something. But I gotta respect the hustle of it, you know? It's funny. Let us have a cup of tea. Yes. But the important thing is I have a sword now. I have things like the hook shot and the power glove. And I'm ready. I'm as ready as can be, baby. But what is this guy hiding? Want something for free? Go earn the green pendant in Thieves Town and I'll give you something. Thieves Town? The fucking Dark World. How do you know about the Dark World? I've got 3 more chests. 20 rupees. 20 rupees. 20 rupees. Why is this happening? Why am I getting every bad loot possible? Oh, by the way, I will absolutely one day do an Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask randomizer. That is 1,000,000% on the table. Probably when I get to them on my list. Because we've already done them at that point. So, when we've already done them now. So, yeah, I'll be doing randomizers of those as well. Those seem like they'd be really fun. I know those are a lot better than A Link to the Past. So that will be kind of better for me. I've only beaten this game like 3 or 4 times in my life. Why is there a C next to my magic meter? What is that? Or is that a 0? What is that? I've never seen that before. Also, they put a fucking hand in this room. Come on now. Also, why did I seriously fall for both of those? Also, didn't you say Breath of the Wild hasn't been done yet, so you're skipping that one? No, I'm not skipping Breath of the Wild. I've actually been kind of interested in trying to play that game again. Seeing if my opinion of it has changed at all. I don't think I'm ever going to love Breath of the Wild, but... Not as a Zelda game, but I feel like I'm ready to play it again. Like, I feel like I do enjoy it, and I do respect that it is a good game. I've always said it. I just hate that it's called Zelda. Oh wow, that was fucking awesome. I killed an enemy I didn't need to kill. It cost me all my health, and then he dropped nothing, and I died. That was a really good room. Okay. There's actually a chest in here that I went most of my life not knowing existed. It's right up here. This chest. Yeah. So that's the big key. That's the main thing. Okay. All right. Just asking, sorry for being nosy. No, you're fine. I guess I just don't remember how many Zelda games there are sometimes. Like, I want to do Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land at some point. I feel like that'd be fun. That doesn't really count as a Zelda game. Like, it does, but it doesn't. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I did this. I set up a thing so you can use, like, quick inventory. I really don't know why there's a C next to the magic meter. Also, where's the enemies that spawn in this room? Oh, there they are. You're late! Kind of nice that it's the same guys, though. Like, they didn't change. Oh, the boomerang does seem to damage stuff. Even in a dungeon, I cannot escape. I cannot escape bombs and rupees. A unique item is in Paradox Cave. What the fuck is Paradox Cave? I have no idea. Okay, what does the big key get me? Jesus fucking Christ. Astolfos? 50 rupees. It's just rupees and bombs, the game. The C stands for cool. Cool magic. There are vultures in here. Who let vultures into this building? What is this? Sometimes when I, like, yell about something, there's something in the way I'll react to stuff that just kind of reminds me of that classic Vine Source Joel bit Granddad! Flintstones? I don't know why, just sometimes when I react to something I just think of Granddad! Do you think he ever gets sick of people referencing that? Probably, right? I like Flintstone Granddad. It's really good. I watched it again today. And it just really tickled me. Also, yes, he does. Oh, it doesn't surprise me, to be fair. That's like the thing, isn't it? That's like the Joel thing. I watched him play, sorry, I'm just adjusting. I watched him play, the Super Mario 64 B3313 thing, a little while back. Because, after Vinny did it, I was like, well, I want to see more of that. That was really interesting, and I was just bummed that, like, the only guy that I'm subscribed to that did it, stopped doing it so quickly. So I found Joel's playthrough count I recommended, and I was like, all right, I'll watch Joel's. And I was like, you know, he's pretty fucking good. I feel like I have a lot of shit to watch by him, but I kind of came out like, nah, he's good. Those Vine Source fellas are all right. I feel bad for him though, because as I was watching it, like, I noticed that his chat just constantly, like, ask him stuff about Vinny. But, like, I know that happens to Vinny too. They'll be like, hey, Vinny, how's Joel today? And he's like, I don't fucking know. I guess that's just a YouTuber thing. It must be a streamer thing. They're not really YouTubers. Their streams just get posted to YouTube. Paradox Cave is where Yu-Gi-Oh! And Dewey did the tag duel in Duelist Kingdom, buddy. Sorry, I missed that a moment ago, so I thought I'd just quickly respond to it now. Okay. Well, now I understand. Thank you. I like Mr. Joel. I never really got into Vinny. Oh, that's a shame. Like, you know, it's your opinion, so I'm not gonna be like, how fucking dare you, but like, that's a shame. I feel like I relate to Joel more. He was talking about Megadeth, and I was like, whoa, a YouTuber that talks about Megadeth. He was talking about, in the B33 thingy, I think he was talking about how Super Collider is a pretty good album because people started memeing on it. And I was like, oh, cool. Okay, I think I'm stuck down here. So I'm just gonna... Oh wait, no, can't you go left to get to the other side? Yeah, you can, okay. Okay, fine, you look like Mick Thompson. I do not look like Mick Thompson. Jeremy, I think you really need to reevaluate what I look like. I don't know what you're basing these on, but I do not look like Kurt Cobain nor Mick Thompson. And I don't know what you think I look like that you've managed to somehow put me between two guys that look insanely different from each other. I look like a fat balding guy with glasses and a crooked mouth. And a really messy beard. I don't really look like a famous dude. Oh shit. Like on one side I appreciate it, but on the other side I can't really take it as a compliment because I know I don't look like these people. Alright. Well, that was good. A hot container is always nice. Jeremy about to be like, you look like Phil Collins next. I actually don't know what Phil Collins looks like, so I can't comment on that one. But I gotta say, Jeremy, so far these have all just been some pretty heavy swings and misses. I don't want to sound like I'm just being an asshole either. Like, it's just, like, I'm just being completely and utterly honest. I'm not even trying to be, like, self-deprecative. It's just, no, I'm an overweight, balding dude with glasses, a messy beard, I guess that's kind of it. As I say, I've got like a bit of a crooked face, to be honest. Bulbous nose and a mouth that's kind of tilts to one side naturally. Doesn't really... Yeah. Alright. I think we're almost finished with this dungeon. I've gotten all of the... Oh, shit. I've gotten all of the chests in here. Pretty quickly. Mr. Jich looks like that Robert Scorpio guy, TBH. I did try to make him bear a little bit of a resemblance. Just, you know, how I'd look if I could. The fuck did I just... Oh, there's choo-choos in here. I don't have a bow. Oh wait, no, you don't actually need to kill that guy. That's right. Oh, fuck. It's just one of these. Because I think the red ones you have to shoot with a bow. Why am I struggling to process this room? I've done this room like 1 billion times in my life. It's not even that much. Got the shuffling titty guys in here. Doing the jazz hands. Oh, fuck, got another one. There we go. Alright, who's the boss? Oh, that's right, there's a different room. I've randomized the bosses. No, it can't be Ganon, before anyone asks. But it can be any other boss in the game. Even one that I don't have the items to beat right now. So I might have to leave this in a moment. We gotta wait and see what it is. I wish it was Girahim. Yeah, I can't beat the Helmrock. Helmrock King? Is that a... No, Helmrock King's the bird from Wind Waker. Helmasaur, that's this one. I can't kill this. You have to fight it by hammering its mask. Can I dig on its mask? Can I bomb its mask? You have to... You need the hammer. Oh, you can bomb it. Okay. Maybe I can then. I did not know that. It'd be really fucking hard to do. Nah. Nah. Okay. So that dungeon is as done as it can be. I got nothing of any use from that dungeon at all. It's kind of wild. You can get repeat bosses as well. In my original randomized playthrough, I did the same thing. Like, you know, just randomize the bosses. And none of the bosses that came up... I think there was... No, sorry, what am I trying to say? Sorry. I'm fucking up my words. One of the bosses just didn't appear in the whole game. Oh, I don't have it set to the randomized where it shows you what the boss is. There was a tracker I used before where you could, like, change what the bosses were so it could be more accurate to what you actually dealt with. Oh well, that's fine. Well, it definitely wasn't Girahim, I'll tell you that. Sorry, Snazzy. Man, people really just don't want to watch me play this today, do they? Like, that's fine. Do what you want with your day, but I've noticed the Discord has been really popping off with people that just didn't come to today's stream. Which, you know, sometimes I can feel a little shitty too, and sometimes that doesn't help at all. But, you know, whatever. as I say, it's one of those things, we've covered it before, like, I'm not owed anyone's time. If they don't want to come see a stream, they don't have to. If they can pick up their phone for a second and talk in the Discord versus coming and watching a stream, like, those are two very different things. Of course, one is easier to do than the other, but, you know, I'm just a guy with feelings, and sometimes it does sting a little bit when I find that a lot of the server ignores the streams. But I'd rather that than them just giving me all the excuses. I really don't like when people do that. Sorry I couldn't make it. I don't care. I'm sorry, but I don't care. I don't need to excuse you. Did you hear that Vtorp beat Ajneb174 in a one-on-one race at AGDQ? I did not. But thank you for sharing that, and now you're dead. I don't think there's anything I can actually get from around here, is there? No. Alright. Well, then they're gonna miss this fucking Garfield link action. Exactly. They're missing out on Garfield, man. They'll have unwashable stink. I don't know, it's one of those things. I think sometimes when I'm solo, I get a little bit bummed because I know that it does worse. And it kind of sucks to know that you're like the boring one. But I guess, you know, I can't make myself any other way, if that makes sense. Like, naturally, Sari is going to be more popular because she's just booming with personality. She's loud and fun, and, like, obviously, yeah, I am the boring one between us, but, like, you know. So I've been living in this cave for years, and you think you can just come along and bomb open walls? What, like this? Like this? Alright, what you got? What you got, big boy? Oh. I guess that's what you got. I really need a drink. I keep looking at the same empty glass that's been next to me and not refilling it and not getting a drink. And I feel like that's probably not the way to go. I know that's a crazy take to be sharing, but I don't think that's the right decision there. I don't think looking at an empty cup and going, I'm thirsty, is really what you should be doing. Why is he blue? Like, all power to him, but why is he blue? You are not boring? I mean, I think it's subjective, but thank you. Did you all enjoy having a prayer with Garfield? We'll just shared a moment in prayer with Garfield. Orange. He's orange. I kind of like him orange, actually. I think that suits this enemy better. Hot take. Wiggly fella from A Link to the Past looks way better orange than he does green. It's nice. It's refreshing. You know what else is refreshing? Getting a drink, which I'm still not doing. How Jich doesn't get refreshment from staring at a glass? Lame. Yeah, it is pretty fucked up. I feel like it's the glass's job to know that when I'm staring at it, it's because I need drink. And I think it's pretty shitty of Mr. Glass here to not then hydrate me. I can't believe I just looked over at the laptop and, like, Sims is still rendering. There is over 30 hours she's done of The Sims. I really appreciate it. I always say if she doesn't want to do it, she doesn't have to, but, like, yeah, she definitely kind of carried my dead ass whilst I was sick, which was really nice. I know I probably could have come back to the channel a little sooner, but I don't like if you look at like the first 2K20 stream, there's a lot of like me coughing. There's actually occasions where I had to quickly reach over and mute the mic. I just, personal pet peeve, I find it really hard to watch when someone's just coughing all the time. But I also like, I see it when I'm editing. If I'm like editing the video, and admittedly I don't do much editing, but like I'll look at the video and I'll be like, oh god, you can see it on the audio spikes. Like you can see where I started coughing. And it's just, oh, it's loud. I don't like all the sniffling and stuff. So I do apologize for all of that in these videos. I'm definitely on the better half of it now. At the moment, it's probably not very healthy to admit to, but at the moment, I find that if at any point I start to get any symptoms of like I'm not quite better yet, I take a couple of ibuprofens and bada boom, I'm all better. Dead rocks are annoying. I don't know what that means. But yeah, that's kind of been my go-to at the moment. I clearly have some kind of inflammation because ibuprofen is like a miracle for it at the moment. At the moment, I keep saying at the moment, the main thing that I get, pretty much the only thing I've been dealing with, is I'll be a little bit sniffly and my left eye will just get really fucking sore. Like really, really sore. And it will just ruin everything. Like I'll start to get dizzy, I'll start to feel like really fucking strange. I'll lose all appetite, bending and everything to do with like physical motion just like feels like nauseating to do. Basically just some, like, I think I've pretty much summed it up by explaining that. But if I take some ibuprofen within an hour, I'll feel better than I've felt in fucking ages. So I don't like the idea of becoming dependent on it, but right now it's really helping. And I'm not, you know, gonna take that for granted either. I don't actually know how much more of this dungeon I can do. I haven't seen the big key yet, but there's a small key that I can't get because I need to be able to run at a wall. Yeah, like for example, this morning I woke up and went to work feeling like really nice, like really refreshed and fine, and everything was like really good. I don't know how else to explain it than that. It just felt like way, way better than I had done. It was like, wow, I had a really nice sleep and I just feel great right now. And then about an hour into my shift, oh, that's cute. They made a Triforce. About an hour into my shift, no, not an hour, about 2 or 3 hours into my shift, I started feeling it like slowly brewing in the back of this same eye it always is. And I was like, okay, this is happening. I should probably just take my break a little early. So I did, and I took some ibuprofen because I just keep a pack handy at the moment. Yeah, that really quickly got rid of the problem. And then I was fine for the rest of my shift. I was able to do like a little bit of overtime, and you know, just working in general just wasn't bad. And it's like, okay, cool. So I should probably get that checked, because I've read up on like what I deal with, because like I got sick obviously, like to the point where I wasn't able to do like videos and stream and stuff. What, like last week I think that was now? I don't actually remember for some reason. Or was it the week before? I can't remember what it was now. Fuck. Time is crazy. But I kept reading up on like what these symptoms were, because I get them a lot. It's just that they were intensified whilst I was sick. And like, yeah, it pretty much just boils down to every single thing I read just says I probably have sinusitis, which I should really get treated. So yeah. Just really having a look at something. Okay. I'm gonna stop talking about my health now because it's not really that interesting. Just thought I'd give you guys a little bit of an insight to it, because obviously I haven't really spoken about it on stream. And obviously Asaria said to me just yesterday, she's like, obviously, you know, with me just disappearing and her doing everything, you know, people can easily overlook into that and think there's like all kinds of shit that we're not admitting to, like we're going through a rough patch or something. And it's like, yeah, I probably should just kind of clear the air and just be like, no, I actually think I might need to get seen by whatever's been going on with me. Because I'm sure I've mentioned in streams before, like, my eye will just suddenly start burning up and I'll have to keep rubbing it and, like, get a wet towel over it and stuff. And it's like, from what I can see, it's either sinus problems or a migraine. But that would be really frequent migraines, so I don't know about that. The first stream without you was last Wednesday, so I assume around then. Wow. Feels like a lot longer ago than just last week. Also, Meg, can you even imagine how big that dude's cock must be to be able to rev that car like that? I know! What a fucking winner! What a champion. Fuck, man. I just lost. I just lost at being alive to that dude. There's a door on the right I haven't been through. Otherwise, I've pretty much covered as much of this dungeon as I can. It'd be really nice to beat a dungeon today, but like, I don't think I'm going to be able to. Because I seem to just be missing like just the right items. Like, okay, I can't do this because I need a key. I can't get a key because the key requires me to be able to run at something, and I don't have the boots. I don't know where the boots are, but that means I can't do this dungeon. I can't do this dungeon, I can't do the first dungeon. Maybe I can do the mountain. Some of the mountain. I'm the mountain. Oh god, why did I do that? Well, I can't get through there. Someone prayed for Garfield and moved the rocks around. Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess I could just fucking get killed by a bird. That'd be fun, right? Getting killed by a bird? Okay. So I think that's pretty much everything I can do here for now. Wow. So I need to go to the top of the map, I guess. I don't really know where else to go. I've got to just start climbing Death Mountain, which feels like the complete and utter wrong thing to be doing at this point in time. I've beaten 0 dungeons. Going to the final part of the light world feels incredibly wrong, but I have the gloves, and the gloves are what you need to climb up there, so I can't remember what's actually down here. I think it's a ferry. Oh no, it's just the thief, and he gives you... So, you're like, busted down my door, and are being a jerk by talking to me? Normally I'd be angry and make you pay for it, but I bet you're just gonna break all my pots and steal my 50 rupees. Right you are, sir. Right you are. Oh, sorry. Actually, whilst I'm in here, I'm gonna leave you with the soothing sounds of this music and hit the beeping, and I'm gonna quickly grab a drink because I really should. Okay, I'm back. I grabbed mango and passion fruit flavored water. I hope this has helped. I hope this information serves you well. Okay. Yeah, I guess I gotta go to Death Mountain. I don't really know what else to do. I'd really like to beat a dungeon today. I don't really want to be live for too much longer, but I'm starting to get a little concerned because it's really fucking dark out there. Thankfully, these people only live like 2 minutes away on foot from us, but I don't actually know where they live, so I couldn't go check. But I'll have to give her a call soon, maybe. Just to make sure that everything's okay. I mean, it's probably fine, but you know. I worry, naturally. I feel like it's better to give a shit than not. Okay. Am I getting in the right direction? Yeah, I think I am heading in the right direction. Garfield looked pissed lifting that. He looked beast mode. Alright. So long! Okay. Don't really know why I'd even bother with over there. I think there is only one way you can really go in here. Wait, I've just realized, so if Link turns into a bunny when you go into the Dark World, what does Garfield turn into? Like turns into Link. This guy normally gives you the magic mirror, so we should get something new here. Maybe he'll give me the running boots. And then I can go back to the temple I just walked away from. Palace, sorry, wrong game. He gave me a heart piece. He gave me a useless, stinky old heart piece. Stinky, 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 dum-dum heart piece. No, I really appreciate it, though. He just heals you and he doesn't say anything. Blackjack is standing on a radiator right now. Like a really thin radiator. And he's just staring up at the ceiling. I'm sorry, I looked over my shoulder and it's what I saw and I had to mention it because I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Wait, if I go to the dark world, am I gonna be stuck? Because I don't have, that's 20 fucking rupees anyway. Yeah, I don't have a mirror. I feel like if I went to the dark world, I'd be trapped. Just vibing. I guess so. Hey, I found the bow and arrow! That's a nice item. Okay, now he's clawing the gap between the door and the wall. Like that really thin, you know, so that your door closes. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get trapped in the dark world. Oh my fucking god! Holy shit! That is some amazing details.
Have no fear, students, because I am here.
He turns into fucking Odie in the dark world. Of course he does. That is amazing. That is so good. God, they didn't need to go this hard. They really didn't. I said the Bunny Link thing because I was expecting him to just turn into Bunny Link. I don't think there was going to be anything else to it. There is nothing I can do in the dark world. I have soft locked myself in the dark world right now. I need to get out of here. You cannot do anything in the dark world. I can't even leave because I don't have the mirror. Stop eating your fucking wall, you dickhead. Oh. Surrounded by hay, bowl full of food, eats wooden wall. It's like fucking Ed having his dares taken away. He's like, I cannot have the wall because I am grounded. No. What? Wait, but I don't have the Master Sword? No. Huh? Oh shit, right, yeah. Stop eating your fucking wall, dickhead. The tagline for the new Sim Termite game. I don't know why he's doing that all of a sudden. There's like a shitload of his wall that's just fucking ruined. And like literally, you'll hear him chewing on it for a moment, and then like he'll be munching, and it's like he is actually eating his wall. I don't feel like that's very healthy. I might have to do a little bit of research into why a rabbit would start eating the walls of its hutch. It's probably just going to be like, rabbits are very social creatures, and they like to spend time around people, so they're trying to escape. So they can spend more time with you, because they're social creatures. I actually, like, hate researching stuff to do with rabbits, because, like, I don't think you should, like, hit a rabbit. I don't feel like that's the right thing to do. They are soft and stuff, like, don't get me wrong. But, like, I've noticed whenever I read stuff about, like, rabbits and, like, behavioral problems and stuff, it's always just, like, bend over and let it fuck you in the asshole and then spit in your mouth and thank it if it does. It's always like, oh, well, they're just really misunderstood. They're lovely, wonderful creatures, and you should just fucking accept that they are your god now. It's never like scold them. It's never like I found one thing that like I had to dig for that was like, if it's misbehaving, stick them in the bathtub with the lights off for about 10 minutes because they're social creatures and they don't like being left out of things. So by sticking them in an area like that, they're safe. They can't do anything, but they know they've done wrong because they're cut off from everything. And it's like, that made so fucking much sense. But all the other ones are just like, just firmly say its name and then no. But like, not too loud because you'll startle it. And it's like, you really think it knows its name? The fucking thing is eating wood off of a wall, and you think it knows its name. They literally shit, turn around, and then start eating their shit. But yes, saying its name and the word no is going to be the bit that it's able to comprehend. Rabbits are social creatures, so they will consume their entire home until they are touched. Like, they literally piss and shit on the same hay that they will then eat. They're fucking idiots. They're just really stupid creatures. They do have some pretty good survival instincts, absolutely. There's a stray rabbit that I'll see occasionally on the way to work. I've seen it for, I think, about 3 years now. It's never been caught or anything. And there's loads of, like, traps and shit. Like, people have clearly been trying to catch this. But, like, yeah, I don't know. I just, like, okay, I don't know if I've mentioned this on stream before. But, we had a bit of an incident where, I know Sari's spoken about it, because I saw it in a Sims stream I was looking at. But we've had an incident where, like, he'll just start humping shit. Like, violently. Like, your arm. He goes for Sari's arm a lot, actually. That seems to be his fetish, if I had to guess. But, yeah, he'll just start trying to fuck everything. And, like, I looked up like what to do about when they start like trying to hump stuff, and literally stop. Just a minute. Just trying to get fucking wood out of his mouth. Why are you eating your wall? Why is this even a conversation that we're having? Go on, go downstairs. Try to get away from the wall you keep eating. Maybe if it's out of your sight, you won't eat it as much. But yeah, sorry. The thing I read, it said, if they start humping something, like, the WikiHow was like, it keeps humping their leg. And it's like, if it starts humping your leg, let it. That was the solution that they had. They were like, let it. Let it get out of its system. It'll be fine. And it's like, I don't really feel like letting your pet of any kind sexually assault you whenever it feels like it is any level of morally correct. I don't feel like that's the way to go at all. Just be its bitch. Let it pull your hair. Quickly throw a gag in to make things a little more fun for the creature. Rabbit owners are weird, man. They seem to just like bow down to them and just be like, alright, I'm alive for as long as you say I can be alive. And if you want me to kill, I'll kill. And if you want me to die, I'll die. Whatever you say, small creature that shits 400 times a day. Having to pull fucking wooden chips out of a rabbit's mouth is not how I imagine spending my Sunday night. But here we are. If only Ganondorf was John. John? I have had every crappy item possible from these chests, I feel. If there's a stack of rupees, if there's a bomb, John Arbuckle, the owner of Guff. Oh my god! You're right! That would be so good! I have the hook shot. Is there any... Oh yeah, there is something over there. Oh, it's completely useless. I actually had a bit of a surreal moment at work today. I was listening to the Always Sunny podcast, and I got to the episode where they were talking about Mac almost getting in a fight with someone in like an In-N-Out burger driveway thing. And when I say I had a surreal moment, I'm sorry to say this isn't a positive story. I actually went, like, after listening to that whole podcast, that episode, I went to myself like, is this how boring we are when we're talking about something that's happened to us? Because I was just listening to it like, I just want to hear that, like, behind the scenes talk about the filming process of the show and stuff. Hey, I got the fucking boots! Finally! Alright, that's a game changer. That's a good one. That opens up a lot. But yeah, I was listening to it and I was like, is this what we sound like when we go on like a talk about like something that's like happened in our personal lives? It was just so boring. I just didn't care. And the part that made me cringe the most, I just watched this episode. Oh, okay. So me and Bryce are pretty caught up at the same pace. Like, I've been enjoying the podcast. It's just like, so you'll have heard then as well, Bryce, like all this stuff about like parking and stuff. And I was like, maybe some of that is just because I don't drive. But I just listened to it and I'm like, I really don't care. Please just talk about Always Sunny. Please just talk about what I tuned into this for. I feel like such a dick sometimes. I'm like, there are probably loads of people that just really enjoy this. But like, I'm not vibing with it when they go on the talks like that. And as I say, I just get that feeling of like, is this what we sound like? Is this how dull this gets? Is this how I'm sounding right now? My favorite part about that podcast, the part that like I'd say was like uncomfortable, I would say, is when they drag the Megan. I don't actually know who Megan is, because that's not the person who plays Dee. I don't know who this Megan person they're always like talking to is. I don't really know like the cast of the show that well though, other than like their character names. But they asked her to like give her opinion on how she handled the situation, because for some context for anyone that's like curious, like the guy who plays Mac, he was talking about how like he was ready to fight and he had these bats in the trunk of the car, and like he was thinking about how he could get them and like how he could deal with this guy and stuff. And I was listening to it and I was like, okay, the machismo needs to calm down a little bit. But like they asked her what she thought, and she pretty much was like, yeah, I wouldn't handle anything like that. Like, you know, that's a very macho, like, testosterone-y behavior and stuff. And, like, you could kind of feel that, like, oh, shit. And, like, yeah, how they, like, back down. But then he kept, like, trying to justify, like, nah, no, violence and stuff. And it's like, no, she's right. Like, why jump to violence? Why ruin your career? And, you know, all sorts of shit like that. But I just heard it and I was like, I'm just so uninterested in hearing about this. And I see that they've got another one coming up that's like not about an episode. It's called like the gang take calls or something like that. And I was like, I mean, I'll probably listen to it, but I don't really vibe with. I think the thing is I love their work, but I just don't think I'm as interested in them as people. Because it's one of those things... I've said this about Game Grumps before. I feel like when Dan Avidan will randomly go on a, like, it's so surreal, I'm so thankful tangent about how, like... you know, Game Grumps is like this amazing life, and you know, they got it made and it's so fun, and they did this crazy thing at the studio and stuff. They talk like it's really relatable, and it's like, it's not. You're living a celebrity life. No one listening to this knows what any of this shit is like. It's really not. Like, if you're looking for the insight of it, then sure. But like, obviously, because it's just three guys talking, like pretty much hanging out. Sometimes the stuff they talk about is like they were talking about how they went to like Tom Morello's pool party in like the first podcast. And I remember just sitting there being like, wow, I really can't relate to this at all. I am never going to Tom Morello's pool party. I cannot relate. I'm sorry. And I mean, I get that like podcasts aren't made to be relatable. But I feel like when you start hearing about people's personal lives, I feel like that part can only really be as engaging when it's something that you can actually put yourself in the position of. And when Dan Avidan is going on about how fans meet him in places and it's really lovely and they're so nice to him, and he can't believe it because he used to just be a stoner, but now he is in the studio and his friend Jeff gave him a phone call and told him about this crazy thing that happened, and now they're going to be hanging out with Steve-O, who thinks they're all a bunch of loser douchebags, but they will suck his dick at any given moment. Like, it's really fucking unrelatable. Also, what is Spectacle Rock Cave? Let me just look this up. Link to the past, there we go. I don't know if I've done this or not. Oh, right. It's where the bow and arrow is. I think there is actually a way for me to get that bow and arrow, so I'm gonna try. But yeah, so I just kind of wanted to share that because I was listening to it today, and I actually ended up not listening to any other episodes afterwards because I was just like, I was just kind of bored of like hearing about like parking and like just like these random car incidents they get into and stuff, and just I don't know. Like, I mean, to be fair, that whole situation was pretty relatable. Like, you can totally see someone trying to cut in line whilst you're in a drive-through, and you know, things getting a bit tense and stuff. Like, that one's actually quite a relatable situation. I felt I just couldn't put myself in his shoes because I don't drive, and I also wouldn't get all testosterone-y and defensive. I'd probably just let the guy cut in front of me, is my opinion on that, because like, you don't know who they are, and there's like gangs and shit, you know, you don't want to cross the wrong guy. So it's like, honestly, conflict is easier to just avoid than it is to deal with, is my opinion. I like your stories. Thank you, Snazzy. Sometimes they go a little too far into the parking bit, a little too much, but sometimes I enjoy just random talking, to be honest. Yeah, like when they said the thing about how like he pulled up into the drive-thru and he like covered 2 people's parking spaces, and then like they got like really carried away into it, and they were talking about how like they were trying to park really close to like a pillar or something. Like that was all like funny. But yeah. I guess sometimes I'm just like, dance, monkey boys. I just want entertainment. Yeah. No Megan is the editor and has a hand in the backstage stuff of the show. Oh, okay. That's why I wouldn't have any idea who that actually is. Other than this episode, do you enjoy that podcast? I do. My only problem with it that I think you'll probably be able to agree with, I think a lot of people would maybe be able to agree with, and I don't hate them for it. It actually makes a lot of sense. But like they do exactly what they do in the show. They all start talking at once sometimes, and it just gets really fucking chaotic, and I have no idea what's going on, and it gets really overwhelming whilst I'm also like doing my job. So like, again, sometimes I find I have to turn the podcast off fairly quickly because it's a lot to take in at once. But it has been fun. I like hearing about like, you know, like they'll like the one, I think it's like the gang finds a dead body or something is the episode that they were talking about, and they start talking about how like they've seen dead bodies in the past and stuff, and like, you know, the gang gets addicted to steroids or whatever the fuck, I can't even remember now. And they'll start talking about like, you know, if they've ever had like any experiences with like drugs and stuff. And like I find those really interesting when they like relate the episode back to themselves. I just find that sometimes when they just talk about something that has nothing to do with like the subject matter, I think that it gets a little dull sometimes. But then I get that with like anyone I'm watching, you know, like I'll be watching a Vinny video, and if he starts going on about Star Trek The Next Generation, that was a really long running thing on Vinny's stuff, I get really disinterested because it's like, I just want to watch you play Mario Maker, my dude. I'm not interested in what TV you're watching. But you know, that's just, they're just talking, you know, it's not their fault. I mean, I do it too. I'm doing it right now. I'm talking about shit that is so unrelatable and boring and no one fucking cares. But, you know, you're just filling the air and just talking about shit like you would in any other situation, so you can't really get too tilted, I guess, to be fair. I think sometimes the truth be told, I'm just a dislikable prick. I think that's what it comes down to. Oh, we going for a walk together, me and this grey dude. I kind of felt Dan would go on to those I'm so thankful rants so much at one point, it just came off as bragging to me personally, says Snazzy. And I really agree with that statement. Oh wait, I don't have the hammer. Why am I coming back here? I really agree with that. I find Game Grumps on that subject matter to be something that like I can really enjoy, but I think they know how successful they are, and I think they I wouldn't say they abuse that. That's not the right word. But I think sometimes they indulge in themselves quite a bit. You know, they're kind of in that like they can do no wrong situation where like I think they just get a little bit too high in themselves because their fan base just fucking adores them. And I must admit, I haven't watched anything by them in maybe 1 or 2 years. I saw they brought back House Party, and I really liked their House Party stuff. But I feel like their stuff's really hard to keep up with. I mean, they do all the algorithm-friendly stuff, which, like, you know, for channel growth, I generally understand, but they're really not in need of it. So they don't number their episodes anymore. and like their thumbnails can be really different from one another, and I don't know what they're doing or when they're doing it. But I know that their most recent thing that they've been really into is Danganronpa, and I hate the idea of watching them play Danganronpa. I would word it that harshly. I would go as far as to say, I don't just dislike, I hate the idea of them doing Danganronpa, because I feel like it was a very enjoyable experience, and I've seen them do visual novel type games, and they're more about putting themselves over as the funny guys than they are about delivering a fun series. And I just feel like that game deserves better because it's so good. But with them comes a whole new wave of fans for it. And unfortunately, I don't like the idea of the kind of fans that they'd probably then create. Personally. I think that's one of the reasons I just stopped watching them altogether. Well, what is, Snazzy? The bragging thing. Sorry, I kind of rambled for fucking ages there, and then I don't really know what you were saying that about. But yeah, like, every channel has that. I think they just kind of talk about stuff. I think that's what I like about Markiplier, actually. He never talks about anything but what he's doing, or maybe, like, you know, he'll promote his podcast for a bit. But for the most part, you know, he's very, like, on point with what he does. I think Markiplier is a fantastic entertainer. Hang on a minute, guys. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna have to go very soon because Sari has just come back. It's quite funny, actually. I was literally, like, just calling her, and then as it was ringing, I heard her knock on the door. But yeah, I'll try to finish at least this dungeon if I can, because I don't think there's very much to it. And I'll read the chat in just a moment. Another person whose podcast I listened to is actually the first podcast I listened to before the Always Sunny podcast. Was a YouTuber. I know Snazzy, you know of him. I don't know if Bryce, you're familiar with him, but YouTuber called Curtis Connor. I really like his content. I find him to be a genuinely just really entertaining guy. He always covers subjects that I find interesting, really enjoyable. His podcast really put me off him, though, truth be told. Through no real faults of his own, for the most part. It's just like, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, I know I'm probably supposed to be ashamed of this and not openly admit it, but like, I'm a nu metal fan, and I get so bored of hearing people make fun of, like, Disturbed and Korn. It's such low-hanging fruit. But he's just one of those, and, like, he'd make fun of, like, dudes with long hair, and, like, make fun of, like, fucking Twitch streamers, and, like, people who, like, even though he's a Twitch streamer now, but at the time he wasn't, and, like, I felt like every single thing he ragged on, I was a fan of, and it was really weird, because I'd just tune into a podcast and just listen to a guy indirectly, personally attack me about, like, everything I like. And it was really uncomfortable. And I was like, okay, I would not get on with this guy in real life. That's cool. To be honest, I don't really like Disturbed either. No, that's fine. Like, you don't have to like them, but you know what I mean when I say, like, do you ever groan when people make fun of them? I've heard Game Grumps make fun of Disturbed. I've heard Vinny make fun of Disturbed. In the short period of videos of Joel's I've seen, I've watched him make fun of Disturbed. I've heard there's definitely a lot more than that, but those are the first ones that come to mind. Like, every channel I watch at some point seems to make fun of Disturbed, and it's, in my brain, the first thing that comes up is I just kind of, like, I don't even care if you make fun of them. They're easy to make fun of, I get it, but it's such low-hanging fruit. In my brain, it's like, everyone does it though. It's not even funny anymore. I get it. He make funny noise with mouth. Haha. But like, I don't know. Go for something a bit more original, you know? Like, rag on fucking Creed or something. Do something a bit different. If you're gonna laugh about music, like, you know, at least fucking try to come out with something a bit more original than, like, shitting on, like, Disturbed, because it's just so obvious. Like Linkin Park, and it's like, yeah, okay, the guy literally killed himself because of people like you making fun of him on the regular, though. So, you know. Nice to know you have no remorse with the blood on your hands. That's really cool. Sorry, I'm gonna go back, That's very relatable, to be honest. I get very familiar with audio stuff when at work, so it's a lot. Lol. Sorry, it took me a while to send this. I was helping a No, it's fine, Bryce. That's exactly what I'm saying, though. Yeah, like, you know, because you're working at the same time, sometimes the audio and podcasts and music and stuff, it can get really overwhelming. And sometimes it's actually better to just take those headphones out, I find. Because there's a lot to process. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, this Blind, I think is this guy's name. Kind of looks a little like Garfield, doesn't he? Wow. Fucking hell. Radical. Corn cool though, says Snazzy. Sorry, I don't know why I'm responding to that now, but yeah. They are. Corn are good. Yeah, they have some songs that are a bit cringe. But just don't take it so seriously and it's fine. That's why sometimes I'll just randomly drop out of a stream, to be honest. That makes sense. You know, you're working whilst you're listening. Sometimes it's just really hard to keep up with both things. Sometimes I find with the Always Sunny podcast, which is probably exactly what you deal with, Bryce, from what you've just said. I find that, like, I've hit a point where I can't even process what they're talking about anymore. I'll stop and I'll go, wait, I don't actually know what's happening in this anymore. And it's at that moment that I'm normally like, alright, I'll have to make this my last episode. Because, like, I don't want to, like, leave it halfway through. But I'm like, well, I can't really just keep listening to this right now. Because I'm just marking things as seeing that I'm not actually seeing. Which, truthfully, is how most of the wrestling shows I've been watching have been going. I really haven't been paying that much attention to a lot of them. But, you know, that's because I'm just not that invested in wrestling. It's like a 50-50 for me. There you go. Wow, that's really gonna help. Oh, fuck. Wow. This is one of the later bosses, by the way, in case you're wondering why he's doing so much damage. Just not familiar with the game in general. We got him. A heart piece. Not a heart, a heart piece. Wow. Okay, well. That's the second boss done. And I don't know what crystal that is, but it's a crystal. Garfield. Sorry, it's just for a moment I just registered like, yeah, Garfield. Okay, I think that was crystal number 3. Okay. Here we go. must have gotten all the chests in that dungeon because I don't recall seeing any more. Agreed 100%. That's how I feel about the stream sometimes, because I'll be listening to your talk and customers / co-workers not be able to focus on either. Yeah, and at that point it's like, well, you're kind of lying to yourself to say you watched it, so you might as well just not for the time being. Right. I'm gonna go get a couple more things, and then I think we might have to call it a night. Don't really know how long I'm gonna be hanging out with Zarya tonight, cause I should probably get a little nap in before I go to work tomorrow. I can't remember if did I say I fell asleep earlier today? I think I did. Old man brain, I just forget immediately. I'm pretty sure I did already say earlier, but yeah, I actually got a pretty decent amount of sleep last night. I think I got like 6 hours maybe. Yeah, about 8 till 2 I think I got. And then like when I got home, I just like fell asleep after being up for an hour, and I woke up at like 4. So I had like 5 hours of sleep on top. But I'm starting to feel a little tired, so I should probably get a little bit of rest in. I don't know if Sari's going to want to do like Sims or anything tonight, so I'll have to check with her, but right now she's not currently in the room. So just kind of wait. Now I should probably talk to him. Oh yeah, shit, I missed what he said. I broke the wall. Did you come from my brother's room? Are we cool? Yeah, we're cool, man. You and me, we're cool. Yeah, 15 seconds, go, go, go. Okay, I'm gone, I'm gone, I'm gone. I'm gone, I'm gone, I'm gone. I'm gone, I'm gone. Garfield gone. Garfield go. Garfield go. Garfield go. That's 10 arrows. Time was 0 minutes 8 seconds. Nice, you can have this trash. It is trash. You're absolutely right. That is some serious trash you've just given me. I hate you. There's really not that many obtainable things for me right now. It's actually a little crazy. I've looked at the map and like things are pretty closed off right now. I can't beat the boss on the right because it's the Helmarok gang. Apparently there's like nothing I can do in the Dark World. There are 2 things marked as green, and one of them I don't even know why it is, because I can't actually do it. It's telling me I can do the, shit, maybe I gave him the wrong sword. No. No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, for some reason it's telling me I can do, like, the final... Wow, there was a fire stick in the grass. It's telling me I can do the castle with the electric barrier in front of it. And, like, I can't even get in. So I don't really know why it's saying I can. I don't really know what more to do as it currently stands. Hello.
Hello. Is Dan here?
He was, but I think he went away. He said he was going to have a burrito and he just never came back. Why?
Just checking.
We've got Snazzy and Bryce. Bryce is working as he's kind of talking in between.
Hi, Bryce. Hi, Snazzy.
And Snazzy's here. I'm just going to try and find like a good place to leave. I think I know where.
I had 2 cups of tea.
Cool. I beat 2 games.
Bloody hell.
And now I'm on the 3rd. They were Game Boy games, to be fair. One was Mega Man 2, which was an hour long, and the other one was that Mario Land game. Yeah, that one. And that's like a 20-minute game. And then
With the Easter Island heads.
yeah. Because for some reason...
My thing was good, thank you, Snazzy.
Our video was gone for that, which was weird, because if I remember right, me and you had a really good time with it. I don't know why that would be gone. I thought we had like loads of fun with it. I thought that was one of our best.
I love that game.
But I said, like, if you want to do it again with me, we can. That's just I didn't want to assume you'd want to do it again, so
The camera hang was good, thank you, Bryce. I stayed for way longer than I thought I was going to. I had such a good time. It was like really nice to like just see people, and it was a thing I was invited to rather than organising. And I think that's the first thing in over a year I've been invited to rather than organising. So it was really nice. I've been invited back anytime.
Oh, and by the way, because I'm doing a randomized with Link to the Past, I let the viewers choose, and Dan and Snazzy voted, and I'm Garfield. Have you not noticed?
Oh yeah.
There's like loads of different characters you can be, and they all voted Garfield, so I'm Garfield. Garfield's been having a real fucking bad time. Garfield dies a lot.
It is nearly Monday.
It is. Which is ironically, actually, I hadn't even thought about this, right? That's my solo stream day on the schedule. So I'll be playing this game, because I'm not going to finish this tonight. I'll be playing this game on Mondays. Shit. Hard mode engaged.
I've been invited back anytime. Sorry, who she walks out the door to go back again. I was definitely asleep.
What? Ah, shit. Ah, fuck. Oh, these guys say something really good, right? I think I forgot how to smile. Oh, look, it's me. I wrote a song, just one, on a guitar and threw it into the sky. It was my song. It contained beasts and free minds. It flitters on the wind and lurks in our minds. It is the song of nature, of humanity, of dreams and dreamers. What the fuck? Little pink dude gotta take it easy. Okay, well, I think I've just softlocked myself in the dark world by mistake, because I didn't realize that I was about to do that. So I'm gonna see if there's anything I can collect from the small part of the dark world I have access to, and then I guess this was gonna have to be the finishing point for tonight, because I don't want to climb Death Mountain again. Oh wait, no, I don't have to. I can just reload from the mountain save. Yeah, it's just I want to make sure that I can do Spiral Cave, because I think I can still do that, and then once I've done that, then there's really not a lot else I can cover. Poor little Garfield. More of Legend of Garfield, Link to the Lasagna. There has been zero lasagna in this game. You can really tell why Garfield's not happy.
Also, they have a cat and a dog and a bunny.
Oh.
And the dog just like laid on my lap and he rested his head on my knee. And he was so cute. And the cat was really cute too. He made biscuits on my knee.
Oh. Okay, I'll try again, and this time I won't accidentally go to the dark world.
But the bunny, I actually surprised them because they like picked up the bunny and brought it near me, and I went, "Oh, don't worry, I won't touch her because I know like at least my bunny like they can be funny around new people." And they were like, "Yeah, thanks." Like they were like surprised at the consideration, and it's like, nah, I know how it is. I don't want people freaking mine out. Why would I do it to yours? But she's only 1 year old, and she's so cute. She's a dwarf, but she's a long-haired one, and she's not a lop. She's got normal ears. So she's so cute.
Hmm.
Yeah. She's so tiny. And his camera is amazing.
You say it was like a 7D.
It blows mine out of the water. But when he was asking me a couple things about how to work it and how to use it and stuff, yeah, that guy doesn't understand cameras at all, which was a bit scary. But I think I really helped him. He was like, you could tell he was like really taking in what I was saying. And it was really weird. I was like, oh my god, I'm not the idiot in the room for a change.
I don't think you often are.
Either I don't know what people are talking about, or like, people kind of tend to, like, if it's about photography, like, older men tend to speak to me like I'm an idiot. I do get that, like, a lot. Even at the most recent shoot that we went to, that I organised, and it was all people I'd planned at a studio I'd booked and everything. It was all models I've worked with before. There was still a photographer telling me what settings to use like I'm a fucking moron. So, I don't know, I guess I'm just used to being the idiot when it comes to photography. But like, I was being asked questions and stuff, and I could answer them, and it was just so weird. I always just kind of mentally put myself as an amateur and an idiot when it comes to photography. So like, to be able to like be the helpful one was just really weird to me.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time. I'm glad that you're being more respected.
It was really cool.
I think it said Spiral Cave is here. Oh, yeah, I think I recognize this cave. I don't think I've been here yet. There's a chest that I can get here. Oh. Okay. Oh, fuck no. No. No, 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 no. I'm save stating this bad boy. I'm not fucking climbing all the way back here over and over again. Absolutely not. All because of one random floating head that did 2 hearts of damage. Kind of goes with the music. Guys, did I come here before? I mean, I know Bryce should mostly list things. So Snazzy, did I come here before? I guess I'll find out right now, to be fair. Yes, I did. Fuck. Okay. I feel like yes. Well, you were correct, buddy. Well... This is a pickle. Ah. I don't actually have anywhere I can go anymore. I can't beat the Helmrock King because I don't have a hammer. Not Helmrock King, the Helmasaur. I keep calling it the Helmarock, that's the bird. I can't even get into the dungeon at the top. As I said before, this is a beatable version. Oh, fuck it. But it seems I really need the magic mirror. Which, like, fuck, I have no idea where that is. I'm gonna quickly use the cheat sheet for a second. As I said before, I try not to, but I feel like this is one of those like moments where you kind of can. If I even still have it available, I don't actually know anymore.
Have you checked your phone?
No.
But the thing is, it's not at the top because it's an old review that they changed.
Oh, that's why I can't find it.
It's 19 pages back.
Jesus Christ. What's even the point?
So it's not going to damage the story in that way. It's just, why even do it?
Yeah. Right, I think we'll stop there.
Can you help me write a response, please?
Yeah, I'm now just getting off of this. So, yeah.
Okay. I mean, we can stay live if you want.
No, it's fine. I should really go to bed anyway in a minute.
I'm going to do some Sims after. I don't want to be alone.
Okay. Well, that's it for this. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow with something. Not sure yet. Bye-bye.